Most people think intimacy is all about the physical side, but in reality, it starts with chemistry and communication. Today, I'm sharing 5 science-backed tips that don't just boost performance, they create real connection. It all starts with the mind, long before anything physical even happens. Your mindset is the foundation that shapes how your body responds, how you connect emotionally, and how confident you appear in every moment. When you carry stress, anxiety, or overthinking into intimacy, your body's natural chemistry starts working against you. Cortisol, the body's main stress hormone, rises during moments of mental tension, and that directly affects testosterone and other key hormones linked to energy, confidence, and desire. The result? You might feel distant, distracted, or less connected even when you don't want to be. Now, imagine flipping that around. When your mind is calm and present, your body automatically follows. A relaxed brain allows blood, flow, breathing, and heart rate to stay balanced, all crucial factors in physical and emotional connection. Neuroscientists have found that just a few minutes of slow, deep breathing can lower cortisol levels and increase alpha brain waves, the ones linked to calm focus. This doesn't just help you feel good, it makes you more responsive, more grounded, and more in tune with your partner. The problem is that modern life constantly pushes the nervous system into overdrive. Deadlines, phone notifications, caffeine, and lack of rest all feed into a loop of chronic stress. Over time, that dulls not only your energy, but also your ability to be fully present. So, before any deep connection can happen, you need to reprogram your nervous system to slow down. It's not about meditation retreats or complicated routines, just consistent, simple habits. Try spending 5 minutes before bed, breathing deeply, or walking outdoors without your phone. Even short breaks in nature or quiet moments with music can shift your brain chemistry dramatically. The way you carry yourself also changes when your mind is at ease. Calm confidence can't be faked. It radiates through subtle cues like eye contact, tone of voice, and body language. When you're centered, people sense it instantly. There's no rush, no overthinking, just steady presence. That's the kind of energy that builds real attraction and emotional safety. And when your partner feels safe and seen, the connection deepens naturally. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. The more you learn to manage your internal state, the more authentic and powerful your interactions become. Every moment starts with the mind, because a clear, calm mindset is what turns ordinary connection into something extraordinary. Listening is one of the most underrated forms of intimacy, yet it's the foundation of genuine connection. Most people hear only to respond, not to understand. They wait for their turn to speak, crafting replies in their head instead of truly absorbing what the other person is expressing. This subtle difference changes everything. When you actually listen, when your attention is fully present and your body language aligns with that focus, something profound happens inside the brain. Studies in neuroscience show that active listening triggers the release of dopamine and oxytocin, the same neurochemicals responsible for feelings of trust, bonding, and emotional satisfaction. That's why a simple conversation can feel so deep, so comforting, and so magnetic when both people are fully engaged. True listening isn't just about silence, it's about energy. It's the way you maintain eye contact, the small nods, the slight lean forward that signals, "I'm here." It's about letting the other person know that what they're saying matters. This doesn't only build connection, it enhances confidence in both directions. Your partner feels valued, and you, in turn, feel more grounded because you're not caught in your head, you're immersed in the moment. That's where real chemistry begins, not in rehearsed words or surface compliments, but in shared awareness. Most of the time, people crave being understood far more than being impressed. Listening, then, becomes a form of care, an act that nourishes emotional intimacy. When you pay attention to tone, pauses, and emotions behind words, you begin to perceive things that aren't said outright. It's this emotional intelligence that deepens attraction and comfort. You no longer react impulsively. Instead, you respond with empathy. This is especially powerful in relationships because it reduces conflict and amplifies connection. To listen like you mean it, you have to remove distractions, both external and internal. Put the phone away. Breathe. Make the conversation your only focus. Even 30 seconds of genuine, uninterrupted attention can create a noticeable shift in energy. It's a practice, and like any skill, it improves over time. The more you train your mind to stay present during conversations, the easier it becomes to connect authentically. Over time, this level of attentiveness turns simple dialogue into an emotional bridge where understanding flows effortlessly between two people. Health and desire are deeply connected, more than most people realize. The state of your body directly influences how you feel, how you connect, and how confident you are in moments of intimacy. When your diet lacks essential nutrients, when sleep is cut short, or when alcohol becomes a habit, your hormones shift in ways that silently drain energy and drive. It's not just about physical stamina, it's about the biochemical signals your body sends to your brain every single day. When blood flow is restricted or hormone balance is disrupted, desire naturally declines, and even emotional closeness begins to fade. The body and mind are constantly communicating, and when the system is under stress, the first thing that suffers is your ability to feel deeply connected. Nutrition is one of the easiest ways to restore balance. Certain minerals and fats play crucial roles in supporting both hormonal and circulatory health. Magnesium helps muscles relax and supports hundreds of enzymatic reactions that regulate mood and energy. Zinc is vital for testosterone production and overall reproductive health in both men and women. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish and flaxseed, enhance blood flow and reduce inflammation, helping every system function more efficiently. When these nutrients are missing, fatigue sets in, and mood swings or irritability often follow, creating distance where connection should be. Sleep is another cornerstone of vitality. During deep rest, the body repairs itself, replenishes hormones, and resets the nervous system. Skipping sleep isn't just about feeling tired. It reduces dopamine sensitivity, alters mood stability, and even impacts how attractive and alert you appear to others. Studies show that people who get consistent, high-quality sleep report higher satisfaction and stronger emotional connection in their relationships. Rest isn't laziness, it's the foundation of presence and energy. Physical movement is equally important. Exercise isn't only about appearance, it's about circulation, oxygenation, and confidence. Even moderate activity, like walking or stretching, increases endorphins and nitric oxide, which improve mood and blood flow at the same time. That glow you get after a workout isn't just on your skin, it's a full body signal of vitality. When you combine proper nutrition, good sleep, and movement, your body begins to align naturally with desire and confidence, creating a state where emotional and physical connection thrive effortlessly. Slowing down is one of the most powerful ways to build deeper connection, yet it's something most people overlook. In a world that constantly rewards speed, multitasking, and instant gratification, slowing down feels counterintuitive. But when it comes to emotional and physical connection, the nervous system thrives on presence, not pace. The human body is designed to respond to gradual, mindful rhythms. When you slow down, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and connect mode, which allows both you and your partner to relax, feel safe, and become more in tune with each other's cues. This shift in pace transforms a moment from something mechanical into something meaningful. Science backs this up clearly. When the body is calm and focused, sensory awareness heightens. Every touch, every breath, every detail becomes amplified. The brain starts releasing oxytocin, the hormone that builds trust and emotional closeness, while reducing adrenaline, which can cause tension and restlessness. It's in these slower moments that people actually feel more alive and connected. By moving or speaking too quickly, you override this natural rhythm and lose the subtle communication happening beneath the surface. The micro-expressions, breathing patterns, and heart rate synchronization that make two people truly connect. The art of slowing down also reflects confidence. When you're comfortable taking your time, it signals that you're fully present and not anxious about the outcome. It shows patience, awareness, and a kind of quiet control that can't be faked. Rushing, on the other hand, often comes from insecurity or distraction. The ability to be deliberate and steady communicates strength. This doesn't only apply to physical intimacy, it extends to conversations, gestures, and the way you carry energy around others. Creating this kind of awareness takes practice. It means noticing your own breathing, observing your partner's reactions, and allowing silence or pauses to exist without needing to fill them. When you slow down, your brain starts to catch the nuances, the shift in tone, the softness of a look, the rhythm of shared space. These are the moments when true connection grows, because the pace allows both people to actually feel each other, not just see or hear. In slowing down, the experience becomes richer, deeper, and far more authentic. Appreciation is one of the simplest yet most transformative forces in any relationship. It doesn't take grand gestures or elaborate words to make someone feel valued. Often, it's the small, sincere acknowledgements that leave the deepest impression. When you express genuine gratitude or admiration after moments of connection, you're doing more than being polite. You're reinforcing emotional safety. The human brain is wired to seek validation and belonging, and appreciation fulfills both of those needs. When someone feels seen and valued, their brain releases dopamine, the chemical responsible for motivation and pleasure. Over time, this creates a positive feedback loop where both partners feel encouraged to open up and invest more emotionally. What makes appreciation so powerful is its ability to shift energy instantly. A simple phrase like, "I really enjoyed being with you," or "You make me feel peaceful," can turn an ordinary interaction into something memorable. These words don't just acknowledge the moment, they anchor it in emotional memory. Studies in relationship psychology show that couples who regularly express appreciation report stronger bonds, fewer conflicts, and higher satisfaction levels. It's not about flattery or performance, it's about authenticity. When appreciation comes from a place of truth, it resonates on a deeper level. Appreciation also serves as a reset button during tension or uncertainty. When you consciously choose to notice what's good, a kind gesture, a thoughtful word, a small effort, you reframe your focus away from criticism and toward connection. This shift in perspective lowers defensiveness and helps both people feel more secure. It becomes easier to trust, to communicate, and to stay emotionally aligned. Gratitude acts almost like a glue that holds the relationship together, even during difficult phases. The most impactful kind of appreciation is often specific and personal. Instead of general praise, mention something real, the way someone listens, their sense of humor, their patience, or their warmth. This shows that you're truly paying attention and that mindfulness deepens the bond. Verbal appreciation is powerful, but actions amplify it. A small message, a gentle touch, or a genuine smile can express more than words ever could. The act itself tells the other person, "You matter," and that feeling strengthens the emotional foundation on which every lasting connection is built. Real intimacy is not about technique, timing, or perfection. It's about awareness. It's the ability to show up with presence, honesty, and genuine care. When you understand how the mind, body, and emotion work together, connection becomes effortless. Every small change, calming your mind, listening deeply, nurturing your health, slowing your pace, and showing appreciation, builds something far greater than momentary attraction. It creates emotional safety, trust, and a kind of closeness that doesn't fade with time. Science shows that when two people feel emotionally understood, their brains synchronize, their heart rates align, and their bodies release hormones that strengthen connection. This means intimacy isn't luck, it's chemistry that can be cultivated through consistent awareness. The more you practice these small habits, the more naturally your presence will draw others in. You'll notice that confidence doesn't come from trying harder, it comes from being fully engaged, calm, and genuine. Every meaningful connection starts with intention, not effort. So invest in your energy, take care of your mindset, and approach intimacy with curiosity instead of pressure. Because when you focus on growth, presence, and respect, the connection you build won't just be strong, it will be unforgettable.